wrote another grant, and I got funded by the department, well, by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. And that program gave me enough money to educate 350 pregnant women and to talk to them about breastfeeding and to talk to them about how they can prevent their baby from being obese. Now, why are we trying to prevent babies from being obese? Because everybody likes the bouncing baby boy, the bouncing round cheek little baby girl. We all like them to be big. But big babies will grow up to be
create big problems.
Big preschool children. They're going to be big high school children. They're going to be obese adults. And then all this problem, we have a lot of problems that go with obesity. For example, hypertension is one of them. Hypercholesterol, that is high cholesterol in the blood, comes from obesity. We have heart disease related to obesity. All that will happen in the future if you don't stop obesity now. But even in the babies, a big baby has problems. One problem is they are not as agile as a baby that's not big. You know, they don't move, they don't roll quickly, they don't move well, and so they have the opportunity of, their milestones are a little bit slower. Then you see the big babies, if they are that big, they have acid reflux. They do get acid reflux quite easily. And big babies also have a nappy rash more quickly than smaller babies, and they have candida around their neck, under the folds. And the story of sudden infant death syndrome, we don't know the exact cause of all of that, but it has to do with problems, sleep problem, breathing problem, and this type of things might be higher in children that are a little bit too big for their age. So now I'm not talking about, we know that there are other factors in sudden infant death syndrome. We know that blankets in the cot or some crib and things like that can lead to it. But if the baby is a little bit too big, he's not as agile as the one that's smaller. So that is why we want to prevent obesity. We want to prevent obesity in the baby for now, and we also want to prevent obesity in the baby to prevent obesity in the future, which has so many health risks.
I mean, it seems that you're sort of breaking a pathway toward some things people never thought of in terms of the size of these babies. Generally, when we talk about obesity in children, we get them when they are 2 or 3 years old and they're getting, but what you're saying is that the very, very factor of the way they are fed has quite a bit to do with it, and you think that breastfeeding has...
Oh, yes, because you see, when a newborn baby does not pick what they want to eat, they don't know what they like, they don't have a choice. They take what they are given, and the natural choice is breastfeeding, breast milk. And I don't know if you've ever tasted breast milk, but breast milk is bland. It's not sweet. It's not sweet, it's just bland.
And light.
And it's light. And it's created, each breast, each mother